2, 3. All right, here we go.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Yes, Monday. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We're live.
Hey, Frase.
Yes, Monday. Yes.
It's a podcast, not a cast pod. Hey, Fraser.
Every day she'll make you say, oh my God.
She got the scoop
On pop culture news.
So grab a drink. It ain't what you think. It's Sarah and the crew.
Oh my God, we definitely need the British version. We need the British version, if you will. You can remake it.
Wait. Oh, I would love to do that. We got to hit up
Juicy?
Beats.
Oh, Beats. Oh, Teddy. Yes, Teddy. So we're inspired every show. I got to stop. Every show she gets a shout out. Every show. I have to stop. Okay, it's like an inside joke. Everybody that listens knows. We have this great British friend that we met through Paul Warden. She's amazing. She like lives this 5-star lifestyle. She's friends with Kate Middleton. And all we do is really live our lives vicariously through her on Instagram.
Yes.
But one of the first names is Juicy on her like Instagram handle. And so, but she has this wonderful British accent. She's rich. She's fabulous. She's always wearing couture. And she also
Always.
like gives you like motivational things like don't hate your life, darling. Just love and be.
The funny thing about her is she's actually from Australia, and so she lives.
She's Australian.
Yeah, but she's like Aussie at heart or Aussie by birth, but British by heart. Like she married a Brit, I believe. So she
Correct.
lives in London, but so she has this weird, like not weird. It's actually a beautiful voice together. It's like Australian but British.
First of all, we want to fucking be this bitch. Okay,
Basically,
she
yeah.
is so rich. She's got like a Range Rover for a range. Like they're always out and about.
Sarah, if she ever heard this, I mean, I feel like we would get, I don't know, sued. Maybe we should stop. I don't know. Are we slandering?
Why? No, she like lives. I'm like obsessed with her. I
Yeah,
love
me
her
too.
so much. I want her to eventually be like an extra on this show where she just comes in and gives us like the life that we'll never live.
The London exclusive, darling.
The London exclusive, darling. I was at dinner with Kate and Wheels, and we were talking about the British countryside. You know when they all chase those rabbits around with the forks?
Yes,
and,
I love that.
And the dog.
And the dog, yes.
Yes, we all do that.
Yes. And her dog's name is Poacher.
It is?
Yes, and she's always...
Okay, we're done. We're moving on. Every show, you guys. Every show.
Every show. And the funny thing, I was never even trying to do her voice. You just automatically assume. You're like, Juicy! And I'm like, regardless.
You guys, none of you motherfuckers don't tag her. Everybody on the show loves to start shit, including myself. We start so much shit.
You're the main ringleader.
Oh my God, that's the fucking God's honest. I mean, I swear to God, I get phone calls every single week. Why'd you say this? Why'd you say that? You
delete
did
that.
this. Oh my Lord. We have so much to talk about. We have so much to tease. Over the weekend, AJ and I went to cryotherapy for the first time. We were so excited about our new sponsor, Cryotherapy Advantage. Have you guys ever done a cryofacial? Because we did it all. Cryotherapy, cryofacial. What was the thing that we got in and it was like it blew you up in that suit and it was good for circulation?
The
God.
NICO technology.
Yeah, that
We
was
also
it.
did spot treatment, where they did the cryotherapy spot
on your
treatment.
Oh, it was amazing. So we're going to talk all about that. I was at the Cherry Blossom Festival over the weekend.
Oh, look at you, Miss Washingtonian.
You know, just living my life.
Living your life. You were all over.
I was everywhere. We were at South Block grand opening in Ballston. I was
was
at
really fun.
therapy. That was the best.
I went home and I had, after South Block, I have no control when it comes to like smoothies and acai bowls, even though it's just like a lot of protein.
Oh, it's so
And I
much
was like,
protein.
I'm eating healthy. But at the same time, I went home just feeling real bloated. I needed a long nap. Your girl needed to nap.
Well, it's funny because I did the same thing. And I think it's because we don't work out. So like when you eat a protein-packed 800, 900 calorie bowl, instead of energizing people like us that like if I fucking walk the
ate
block
two.
twice, I'm like we were having sex this morning and I was winded. I actually thought I was having a heart attack. I literally did.
How do you guys?
I was on top
speaking
and I was
of
like,
Monday.
Dan was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just I need to get the fuck in shape. I am winded. I was like overwhelmed."
Well, I'm feeling great because I started a new workout program. It's not really a program, but you guys amaze me because you always talk about like your morning sex sessions, and while I support it and I love it, it's also Monday, and it's like Why? Who's having morning sex sessions on Monday? That's like that's a Sunday thing, if anything. That's a Friday, Thursday. Like that's like a let's get ready for the weekend. Like fuck yeah, like sex sessions Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And you're coming over here like, oh, I feel refreshed and also really tired. It's Monday morning. I had my sex session. It's like what?
I mean, I just want to know, like, can you still have sex if you're on oxygen? Like, can you wheel the tank next to the bed? Because like I am getting to the point. I'm like, I got to work out.
Okay, Schmano's over there running 8 miles, Sarah. Why didn't you go for a damn jog with him?
I should have, because he was just marathoning it this morning. I was like, I gotta get off here because
after 2 minutes, you're like, I'm winded, babe. And so you should get on the bottom. Just
I
let
actually
Schman
got
do the work.
lightheaded. I was orgasming and getting lightheaded. I was beginning to see stars. I was like, I gotta cut it
I think
short.
that's what you call a good orgasm. I don't know.
I don't know. I was owing and I
You're
was like seeing
confusing?
stars. I couldn't breathe. My chest was getting tight. I thought, is this stress?
Yeah,
Is
your
this just,
body's
what's
seizing.
going on?
Schmano's giving it to you good these days, apparently. This bitch thinks she's sick. It's called a good orgasm.
And Schmano has lost even more weight. Have you seen
Lord.
Schmano lately?
Only in the
Schman
pictures.
is a frail stick. But let me tell you, that vegan diet does wonders for the sex drive.
Okay.
Let me just say that. Yeah.
I would
But
think it's
he
the
is
opposite
like-
because you have no energy.
Not
Okay.
him. I mean, maybe that's what I need to get on. But over the weekend, like I had that acai bowl. I don't work out anymore because we're so busy with our business.
True.
I ate that 800 calorie thing. I was out the fuck hole for like 2 hours. I thought, aren't these supposed to power you up?
Oh, God.
I was powered down.
Yeah, I was feeling it for sure. Your girl had 2 acai bowls. I ordered and I brought my mom and my dad for the opening. This is their 9th location opening. Like this is huge. And
Oh,
they
they're
didn't-
amazing,
They did
yeah.
not pay for a spot for this. We just love them. Ramin's brother owns it, so
Yeah, Ramin, who we're a huge fan of, who's helping us with our stand-up comedy sets and working on our comedy, his brother is the owner of South Block, so that's how we ended up going out to this in Ballston, and it was so much fun. And the bowls are delicious.
so much fun.
It's just
They're
you really got to
good.
move to enjoy it because
Yeah.
when you don't, it goes right to the old overload system. It's like,
It's big.
aren't you supposed to be a fucking power worker?
All that protein just pressed a little button inside of me, and it was like, you're taking a nap. And that's pretty much what I did.
Good for you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I never take naps. I used to take them in surplus in college. Like I was just enjoying every day after my 3 o'clock class. I was like, nap time.
Yes,
Prepare for later.
sis.
But I tried Bash for the first time, which is also in VA, right near you. It's boxing.
Yes. How was it?
Okay,
See,
yesterday
you
I was
deserved an acai bowl.
immobile.
Really? Your
Yeah.
muscles were so beat up.
They're like, now you guys, if this is the first time, you're gonna feel crazy. Like you're working muscles that you've never worked before. And I was like, yeah, right. Like I've worked muscles
You're
before.
like, I'm 24. Like, I mean, what phases me?
Right. And I'm not, doing marathons, but I'm thinking like, I'm not bad out of shape. Like I go running, I do different classes. I don't do yoga too much, even though I like to try. But anyways, regardless, my whole body was in shock. Like my whole back muscles were insane. And I need to do obviously more than one class, but I loved it. If you guys want to try boxing, it's really fun. You punch water bags and I was
Oh, that's
beating
cool.
that motherfucker. I was like,
What's the difference between a water bag and then a traditional
traditional big boxing bag.
boxing bag?
They have said that it is shock resistant, so it doesn't hurt your wrists. Your wrists just like bounce back. So they give you like these hand gloves and they give you the big gloves and you're just punching the water bag and they have like all this music pumping and it's not like, okay guys, give it all you can get, give it all. No, they're just like, get your aggression out, fuck shit up. And I was going crazy.
Yes.
I was sweating, I was feeling good. And I walked out of there feeling like I could handle the class. Some classes I literally just lay on the floor and I'm like, I gotta go. No. Have you ever done those like insanity classes? Like the Sarah's
Gee,
like
I can't say that I have. Insanity, that sounds like just horrible right there.
okay, that one
No.
is like at your home, but I would just be dying at home. Like Insanity with P90X, or, all those.
You've
Sean
never
T.
heard of that?
Sean T.
No, I have heard of it, but I've never done it.
Well, that one is like sweat dripping and you just want to die. But I really liked this because it was a lot of different exercises. But anyway, I digress.
Well, what a weekend.
What a weekend.
I mean,
Really busy.
so much to get to. We have to thank some of our sponsors, but before that, we have a huge update that we'd been teasing yesterday. So you guys remember Phone Charger Nazi, all right? Our friend Katie Harris, who's amazing, she was on this show probably about a month ago. She went out with a guy who took her on a first date, and her phone charge was at 6%, okay? His was at 100. He was driving them to this spa. So he had his phone charger plugged in, and she was like, hey, do you mind if I use your phone charger? Mine's at 6%. And he was like, no, I actually don't really like to have my phone off of the charger while I'm driving with directions. She's like, it's at 100 fucking percent. Anyway, he would not give her the phone charger until they got to the location. And then even then he was reluctant, and he was like, why didn't you bring your phone charger?
The story pissed me off.
It was kind of crazy because we had said, do you guys think that she should go out on a second date with him? And it was sort of 50-50. People were like, oh, my husband's sort of anal like that. I said, Dan's kind of like anal like that. So I was like, I'd go out on a second date with him. It's a little red flag for me, but it could potentially be okay. So KT Harris goes out on a second date with this guy. Wait until you find out what phone charger Nazi did. It is in our pineapple mail today. You will not even believe it. There was a second date. There will not be a third.
And I said go on the second date. I was all
Me
for the second
too.
date. I was like, that's not completely a red flag with the charger. But then he pulled this.
Then he pulled this.
Yeah, I can't wait to tell you.
I cannot even believe it. I mean, it was so shocking. Was it shocking for you? It was shocking for me.
Well, I just didn't know that it would go to that extent. I was like, I thought it was just going to be something similar with the charger.
And then I want the audience to tell us if you think he did it on purpose or not. That's what I want to know. So we are continuing to do a great giveaway almost every single week for anybody who leaves us a review on iTunes. So we're trying to get to 700 reviews. We've sort of neglected them for a while, but we're back. Go to iTunes, search Hey Frase Podcast. You have to hit a space. I met some great women last night. They were like, I'm obsessed with your show. And I was like, yes, go leave a review. So they were typing it in and they would try to do it one word. Doesn't work. Hey space Frase Podcast on iTunes. Hit 5 stars. Tell us what you like. And then just screenshot your review and DM it to me at Hey Frase on Twitter, on Instagram. We're on Facebook as well. You guys subscribe to us on YouTube. And then we're picking random winners every single week. Do you actually have my phone? Because I was going to say who the winner is this week. She's from Thorndike, Massachusetts, which is why we know the show is worldwide.
Worldwide.
We kind of love that because it's
No,
worldwide
I
now.
love to hear people of different states.
Maria. So we wanted to shout out Maria O'Donnell, who left us an awesome 5-star review. She is from Massachusetts. We are sending her, she won the over $100 in Brewmate items. So remember we had the Brewmate flask that holds whiskey?
Yeah, I remember, Sarah, because I wanted it.
You really want it. And it was in mermaid color and it was jeweled and bedazzled. I know.
Thank you for reminding me. Yes, I know what it looks like. Yes,
You remember.
yes, I do. Yes.
And then it also had a wine slater, which you could put your wine in. And then when you go for picnics, it had that. Did you like that? And it was in a marble color white.
I also really liked that one as well.
Perhaps you picked it yourself.
I did. No, but I am so happy for that review. Thank you, everybody who entered. There were so many nice reviews. I liked reading all of them.
Loved it.
Very sweet. So I'm really happy that you won that. It's a good prize.
It is a great prize. So congratulations. We'll be doing another one. We have a huge gift bag from Bloomingdale's with full-size products that we're going to be giving away. So be sure to be peeping that soon. We want to thank our sponsors, and we have a new sponsor who we love, and we want to shout out because they are on YouTube today. Cryotherapy Advantage in Chantilly, Virginia. These guys are amazing. AJ went for cryotherapy for the very first time. This past weekend we went. This past
I want to
week.
go. They told me that.
Tell me all your thoughts because it was amazing. And we did cryo facials, which
Yes.
are so great, where you think like it's going to be super cold, but they freeze it's like this really cool like gel feeling, and they freeze your neck and skin, and it really helps with your jawline, neckline, makes everything super tight. And they actually take before and after pictures, so you make sure to see the results. Cryotherapyadvantage.com. We're going to tell you for the next 3 months, we're offering terrific deals. So we're going to tell you all about those too. But in the meantime, tell me like what you went with me.
So
what was your first thought?
You remember how I was so afraid to do it?
Yeah.
It was one of those things I've wanted to do. Joe Rogan, huge shout out. Love him. He's one of the OG podcasters. And he always talks about doing cryotherapy. And he's like, yeah, if you're starting out, I would recommend 2 minutes, but I do 3 now. And I do that 2 rounds of 3. So he goes in 3 minutes. He comes out. He does 3 minutes again. He's just like
he
always
does?
training.
Back to back almost?
Back to back. He takes like 1 minute break, then goes back in. And so I'm thinking like, no way could I do 3. Like, no way. But at our friends at Cryotherapy Advantage, they told us to do 3. And at first I was like, oh God. Like when you hear about it, you don't even know what it is, but you go into this chamber and it basically puts your body into flight or fight mode. That's what they explained it as. And it just is like awakening all of your organs, your senses. It's opening up everything. And they give you like hand gloves and everything. But I loved it. It didn't feel like 3 minutes. I was stomping around. I felt like a new person.
I know, it's all about energizing you,
Yeah.
resets your sleep cycle.
Yeah.
It's for your immune system. It's so great. And of course, like even if you suffer from migraines, there's so many health benefits to doing cryotherapy. And the greatest part is Cryotherapy Advantage right now is offering a $25 special. So all you do is call. Meredith and Haley work there. We're obsessed with them.
They were so nice.
We're going to be putting everything up on my story at Hey Frase, but you can also go to the website today, make your appointment, and then use code Hey Frase, $25 for cryotherapy sessions.
I'm going back for one.
And now they're offering 50% off for the facial, $150 facial, so cryo skin. And they have a technology that's from France. They're one of the only people in Northern Virginia that has it. So you will definitely want to try this. I'm going to be showing my pictures. And people always ask me what I'm doing with my skin. They're like, bitch, what are you doing?
You keep it fresh, though. You try different facials. You try different types of
That's the thing. You have to mix it up. You have to
therapies
constantly shock the skin. And that's what I like about the cryofacial, because you're actually, not only are you shocking it with a different technique, but then you're shocking it with cold, which is amazing, right?
Yes, I just like telling people we did cryotherapy.
By the way, they hopped onto Cryotherapy Advantage. It's Normatec Recovery is what we did.
Normatec.
So that you use to get rid of the lactic acid in your body. So if you work out a lot,
Yes.
or if you want to improve your circulation, because I'm
Sarah, what,
85, I'm doing the circulation. It feels so good, but that's the one I'm doing.
It looks like a spacesuit. Great for selfies if you want to do that.
Yes, amazing. So cryotherapyadvantage.com, you're going to be seeing so much more. Go try it. Don't be afraid. We're nervous at first, but I'm telling you, they walk you through it. They hold your hand. It's amazing, and you will feel so good. I slept so well that night.
I did too, and I do feel really energized now. The day of.
Yes, don't you feel so energized?
Yes.
And then they do the spot treatment, which if you have kind of a hot spot, attention spot, there's so many amazing things. The facility's beautiful, isn't it? It's right on this
Really
pond.
nice.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And I don't travel to Chantilly just for anything. I don't go outside of DC lines. Sometimes Silver Spring, sometimes Arlington.
She gets nervous
Alston.
when she gets on 66. Where are we?
We're going 75 on the highway. What are we doing?
Bud, you've lived here your whole fucking life. You've never been out here beyond Tyson. She's like, I think
No.
once. I'm like, what?
I'm an alley cat. I'm a city girl.
Oh my God, we love them so much. By the way, we also have to thank you guys because you are always coming through for us. And the best way I tell people that you want to sponsor and support this show, support AJ, myself, if you want Paul Wharton on, is to frequent our sponsors, the people that we talk about. We handpick them. We only partner with people that we love, that we try their products. And that goes for Advantage for the credit union as well. We love Advantage Financial Credit Union. They're amazing. And do you know how many people have already signed up for accounts?
Really?
So, because right now they're having a loan sale, but then they're also having when you open an account, you get $50 with using the Hey Frase page, because we have a podcast page. We've had 9 listeners already sign up.
Incredible.
All
I don't
9
know
of
the
them
numbers yet. Getting $50.
Well, we work with our sponsors and we get all the numbers details.
Well, we haven't had our numbers meeting.
We haven't
in
had
a
our
while.
Right. We're having it right now on the show.
Oh, this is great.
So 9 people are getting $50 back from Advantage Financial from using the podcast page. Advantage Financial Federal Credit Union is located in D.C. You just have to live, work, or worship in the district, and then boom, you qualify. And you're getting $50 cash. You open your account, you click the red Apply Now button, enter Hey Frase, and then with that special code, they're giving you money back. They're located at 175 N Street, Northeast Washington, D.C. It's right there at Gallaudet Metro. They're also having an awesome loan sale that is going on all this month through April 30th. So if you've always wanted to start your own business, maybe you want to do some work on your house, maybe you want to pay off those student loans, they can help you in all departments. Now through April 30th, as I mentioned, take 50% off a 24-month personal loan, rates as low as 3.64, and you can apply now by visiting advfcu.org/loan sale. Borrow up to $30,000. Also, the podcast page, if you just want to open a debit account, checking account, they have no fees. That's what a credit union is all about. It's about giving back to their members instead of paying a board. So you can go to advfcu.org/podcast page as well. All right, let's get into the show. We have so much to talk about, and then we'll get to the KT Harris update. I went and saw the cherry blossoms yesterday. Have both of you guys been? And for those of you who don't, or just tuning in, just getting to know the show, Luis is our digital content creator, so he's behind the scenes running all the cameras. Ethan is our new intern. You see him. He is 19 years old. Acts like he's 16. No, I'm just kidding. He acts like he's 25. You're very mature. You're very mature. Very cool.
I can't.
You
with
keep us
Sarah.
up to date. You do. You keep us. And then, of course, you guys know AJ, aspiring comedian, dear friend of the show, female co-host. It's a vagina chat show. It's like a women-led show. People love that.
Vagina chat. Is that a real thing?
No.
That's
Making a real
chat.
thing.
No.
That's chat.
What do you say you know?
It better not be a real
Badge
thing.
chat? What's wrong with that? You don't like that as
No,
a
no,
show?
no. I like that for you guys, but it better not be a real thing.
Oh.
We made it up as a name.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
made it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
So I went and saw the cherry blossom. Did you go see the cherry blossoms over the weekend?
Not this weekend, but when they were blooming. That the first, that was I think last week. They had their ultimate bloom. They're still on though. They're still good.
I know they are. We went and saw them yesterday. It was
Yeah.
mayhem. It's the best people watching in all of Washington, D.C. It happens every year in April.
Well, people come from far and wide to see these flowers.
So my favorite is, last year and Dan is a by the book, like rules. Schman is like rules guy, right? So like he loves rules. He loves following the rules. I do the
sometimes
opposite,
that
right?
bothers me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little intense. I'm like, Schman,
It's like,
maybe
it's
you could take it
okay.
down
Yeah, just like a little bit.
2 notches.
2 notch, maybe 3.
So last year when we went, there was a kid, poor thing. He was probably like all of 8 years old. He was super chubby. Like he was as wide as he was tall. And he was pulling the branches and dabbing. And it was the most epic thing ever. He was just like pulling.
I remember
And
that.
he would just like be like, he would dab with the branches, and I loved it so much. He'd straight on dab, and his mom was completely not paying attention. So Dan was like, Dan and this other guy were yelling at the kid, like, stop touching the branches. You're
Oh,
not.
yeah.
So this year, same thing. You walk around the cherry blossoms, and the thing is, but I almost feel like Park Services has given up because they're walking around and they're not yelling at people. So all these kids have like bouquets of the cherry blossoms, which I don't think you're supposed to touch.
You're not really supposed to, but they don't really have signs around explaining it.
So that's why I said to
I've
Dan,
never
maybe
seen.
it's okay that you climb, that you put your baby, you straddle your baby up in the tree and you dangle a branch like over it. Maybe that's okay. Because I don't see where you're not supposed to touch them either.
Yeah, and when you're not supposed to, if you're a larger person, don't go up on the thin little branches. It's going to crackle and
They
break
do.
under
They
you.
don't care. They don't care.
That's the only thing that is a little bit not okay.
That's like the funniest part to me. And like everyone is so made up because it's all for the gram now.
It's
you know?
all for the gram. And yes, the flowers are I love the photography without people. Like I love looking at it with the monuments in the background.
Well, good luck.
That's gorgeous. But yeah, I mean, of course they're so Instagrammable. I get it.
So everyone was just,
I'm sure everybody was just all around trying to get the best shot.
and everybody was saying to me, because I was posting some pictures of Schman and me down there, they were like, did he propose? Did he propose?
That would have been a really good scene, though, at the cherry blossoms.
I think
Would've
he's
been
going to,
nice.
I don't know. I think
I
then-
feel like it's
You
been
say
done
this
before.
every weekend. You say this every weekend.
Every weekend,
Every
right? I'm
weekend.
waiting for it. So, but then he told me this weekend he thinks he's going to do a fun idea. Now he's getting into the YouTube page. So he thinks he's going to do a fun idea where I wake up one morning and it's 9 boxes. And every day I have to select until I find the box that is in. And then he'll propose. I'm like, what kind of shit is this?
I feel like you would hate that.
Why is he telling you what he's going to do? It's like, okay, when you see the boxes, know that I'm proposing. Now you know what the boxes are.
He's not going to do that. I think he's going
You know
to
what
do
he's
a
gonna
fun
do?
surprise.
He's going to do it when you guys are in Maine with your family around. His
You
mom is there,
think?
your mom's there. Yes.
That's a good plan.
Obviously. Why would he
Oh.
do it? He's going to do it separately, but then when your whole family's there to celebrate it after he proposes.
All right, Shmano, we gave you
Okay,
the idea. Listen up.
Schman,
Now take it.
I mean, I just
Drop
I
the
just,
box ideas. What is this? Like the 12 days of Christmas?
What are
no,
you
forget
doing?
it. Absolutely not. No. I love the surprise factor, but like what is this?
It's
no.
not a surprise if you tell me already.
Exactly. He's like, I'm going to give you 9 boxes. The third one is going to have the ring in it. So push number 3 to the last one. What? What are we doing here?
now he's like getting into. He wants to make it like a funny thing, which I'm all about. But now he says he won't tell me. Right.
Okay, you're going to go to Maine. He's going to stuff it in a lobster roll, and you're going to choke on it.
Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Don't even! Oh Lord! I can't even. I'll be so upset. I was just thinking.
Babe, I think I swallowed something.
It's
Babe,
the ring,
babe,
you
it's
better-
the ring,
Oh my
babe,
God, that'd be
babe.
awful. Then you just have to wait till you crap it out and then propose again. Like wash it off and just, all right, round number 2. Like, oh,
Oh my
so
god.
disturbing.
Okay, try the lobster roll. I like that idea.
Okay,
Oh God.
it's okay. I'm like
Where's that?
waiting.
Sarah's just gonna
patiently waiting for
scarf
the
it
ring.
down.
Literally scarf it down. Wait, and now she does mindful eating, so she eats slowly, thinking about every bite.
Do I? Not really. The only
Actually,
thing like,
before every show, you're
just
shoveling
like,
the food.
yeah,
Because we have 5 minutes for the show.
I know 5 minutes and I need some sustenance.
Some sustenance.
Well, I want to talk some other stories that are kind of trending in the news too. So over the weekend, I don't know if anyone, a lot of people were I put this on my story and people were saying, what? I need to watch this. But has anyone heard that now there is an NSYNC Backstreet Boys documentary? You guys know I'm obsessed with documentaries. So the boy band Con
Yeah.
is out, all about Lou Pearlman, who made them famous, but then what a con artist he was. It's on YouTube, though. It's on YouTube Premium, so you have to like sign up for a subscription, and then you've got to watch it and then cancel your subscription.
Oh, because it's 30 days free.
Right.
I always forget to cancel the subscription, and then I'm
Me
locked
too.
in.
And then they charge me for
And I'm
like
like, what is this for? I thought I canceled it. Forgot
I
to.
know. Well, this one is. I
So
actually
you
didn't think it
watched
was
it?
that good. It was produced by Lance Bass.
Uh-huh.
Justin Timberlake's mom is in it, but like Joey Fatone's not in it. They don't have that many. JC Chazé is in it. Lance Bass.
They don't have Joey. So what, they had
no,
4 out
they
of
don't
5?
have Joey Fatone. They only had like 4 of the guys from Backstreet, but Aaron Carter's not in it.
Okay.
I know. It's
He's
really
one
kind
of the big names. Yeah, you got to have that.
It's sort of disappointing. And
Do they get to the bottom of anything? Do they expose anything?
I mean, no, because here's the thing. The most interesting part is, Aaron Carter actually is in it. Nick Carter, who's in the Backstreet Boys, is not in it.
Okay.
The best part is Aaron Carter loses his mind in the documentary that Lou Pearlman was not a child molester. Because there's some debate about if Lou Pearlman, and Lou Pearlman like died, I think he died in jail of like a massive heart attack or something. So he dies in jail, but it's all about him, basically, how these guys worked for Lou Pearlman. They were selling millions of copies. Lou Pearlman takes them out to dinner, and he's like, finally, they're going to get paid after 2 years. Okay, so 2 or 3 years.
He leads them on, tells them to go to all these shows.
The parents of like Lance Bass, Justin Timberlake, all these people quit their jobs.
Oh my
So he
gosh.
basically will pay their rent, right? He pays your mortgage, he pays your rent, gives you like the food per diem for the day.
Okay.
But nothing additional, all right? Then after like 2 years, he's like, okay, finally you guys have paid me back all the money that I put up to like get you going. Now you're on MTV. Takes them to a fancy dinner in LA and presents them each with a $10,000 check. This was after they were like number one multi-million. Yes. And then the story goes from there about basically how he like swindled them and their contracts. And but then Aaron Carter comes on, and it's bizarre, but maybe I think it leaves you like not as juicy as you want it to be.
Now, out of all of them, Justin Timberlake is the most successful, I would think, because he went off and did his own thing.
Right. So he goes on to be super famous.
Right.
Yeah. And the Backstreet Boys continue to tour, so they're like making bank.
Are they, though?
I don't know.
I think people will still go. The generations that loved them are obviously going to sell their shows out.
My thing is, how many times can you see them, though? Because now they tour everywhere. I mean, they're on every cruise ship as well. Like, they're on every cruise ship. They're on everything.
Now, Tim Dillon said that it's a wrap once you're on a cruise ship.
Really? Like, what? It's a bad thing? Like, it's like, that's bad for your career or it's good for your career?
Yeah, he's like, it's a wrap. Things haven't been too hot.
If you're back on a cruise ship. Yeah,
but I think
true.
but I think I would love to be on a cruise ship.
With the Backstreet Boys?
No.
Okay.
And there you have it.
No, but I'm saying as a comedian, I would love to be on a cruise ship.
Oh
That'd
my
be cool.
God, are
As
you
a performer.
kidding? Oh, okay, wait. Wait until you do a fucking cruise ship. No. You're the worst of humanity goes out on the seas in the cruise ship. It's the fucking worst. They don't give a shit about the performers. You know what they want? They want the buffet to be open 24/7. That's
Okay, true.
all they want.
Okay, true.
And they
Doesn't
want to
everybody?
reserve their pool seat. Like, that is the only thing they want.
That's true.
And they want to get rid of their kids, like, safely. Like, that's it. They're like, where can I ditch my kids? Like, what babysitting service? And it's like awful.
And the cruise always had babysitting services.
Of course they do. And then you just get the neurovirus because one person doesn't wash their hands and puts their hands in the fucking buffet.
You're literally explaining my experience on the Caribbean cruise that I took.
When did you go on a Caribbean cruise?
A long time ago when I was in grade school. I must have been 6 or 7 years old. But my parents put me in the daycare, and I escaped. I got lost in the cruise ship because I left the childcare, and I would dive in the hot tubs, and I got a neurobacteria virus all over my body. And we were in the Caribbean, so we had to go off the boat to go find this little pharmacy that they recommended for Americans that wouldn't jip you off. And wasn't too good. I swallowed the hot tub water, which is you know the people that are in those hot tubs. Like, do you know the people? And yeah.
Do you know the people?
Do you know the people that are in those hot tubs?
Yeah, we do.
It's a special kind, and I was just gulping down water like it was like I'm parched.
And it really is a special kind because you're already in the Caribbean, so it's already 85, 90 degrees out, and then they decide to get into 120, and it's like...
Just think of the festering bacteria that's in those pools. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So cruise ships, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well...
Jeff Bezos' wife, Mackenzie Bezos, is now single and worth $36 billion. And people legitimately thought that I was updating my dating profile and leaving Schman over the weekend when I posted a picture about it.
I can't tell you how many people hit me up and they're like, oh my God, did they break up? Sarah and Schman?
Guys,
It's like, bitch,
I
no.
feel so great that you all think that I legit have a shot with Mackenzie Bezos. Like, the amount of messages I got of people, I'm like,
oh my God,
y'all.
what website are you on? Can I update my profile? I'm like, there is no profile.
website. Guys, we're kidding. We're just saying, like, wouldn't you be gay? Like, I'd be anything for $36 billion.
The billionaire matchmaker? Like, what show do you think she's on?
My uncle always used to say to me, he'd be like, I'm bisexual. Buy me something. I'll be sexual. And I was like, I love that. I love that. Like, he'd always be like, and I was like, you know what? Actually, you're right. If no matter who was buying me something really extravagant, I would definitely be sexual.
Sounds a little prostitution.
I would totally look if I had a better body. If I had a better body,
you have a good body. You're 99% confident today.
I am 99% confident, but I'm going to be honest with you. Like, if you're paying for sex, like, you want something like a little tight. Like, it's, you know.
Well, porn stars. That's why they gotta keep it tight.
Yeah, porn stars look good in porn. Like, I would not, like, I look good standing up, but then when you're down, like, on all fours and you're moving around stuff and, like, things are hanging, it's not as attractive.
Now, everybody has different fetishes. Like, I watch the fetish where the boyfriend is a feeder boyfriend.
Does anyone have a stretch mark fetish? Because I got that one covered.
All right, you got stretch marks. What else we got? Let's make her dating profile right now for Mackenzie Bezos. Do you think she's into stretch marks?
Yeah, I think 1,000%. Yeah.
She looks really fit to
me.
Yeah,
now she does, but she remembers what it was like when they were broke. Have you seen Mackenzie and Jeff Bezos when they had no money? They look like they were on a cruise ship. Okay, they look so bad, all right?
I need to pull up a picture. What should I search? What should I search?
Look up Mackenzie and Jeff Bezos on a cruise ship circa 1998. They look like busted America.
Oh, no.
Yes, for real. Then they became billionaires and they got their teeth fixed and they look hot. That's what happens to everybody that gets rich. Everyone.
They get their teeth fixed immediately.
When everyone's starting out, they look like crap, like all of us. Then when you get $1 billion, you suddenly, doors open to a shitload of
new opportunities. New needles. New teeth.
New needles. New full set of teeth.
I'm literally
everything.
Google search. Mackenzie and Bezos. Before money.
Before money. Look at them.
This is too funny. So people actually thought you wanted to date Mackenzie Bezos. She's now the 3rd richest woman in the world.
I mean, I'm there. Yeah, I'm so there. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think she's into guys? What do you think's the deal? Do you think she'd be into women? I mean, I would definitely, like, where do you think we go to meet her? Like, I would definitely try.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, I've got until August. What? I mean, like, I'm in love with Schman, but if she wants to, like, really hook up, like, I would leave Schman for $36 billion. Who wouldn't? Are you saying you'd stay true to Iggy for $36 billion?
Is that a question? Is this rhetorical? No, because absolutely.
What?
Now Schmiggy's. No. Would I cheat on him? Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. Everyone would. Everybody watching would leave their significant other for $36
family,
billion.
You know, this is all for fun. But I would cheat on.
If Mackenzie Bezos wants to date us, if Mackenzie Bezos wants to date us simultaneously and pay for our lifestyle, we're all in. Who wouldn't?
Oh my God, I love their pre-photo.
I'm telling you, they were so hideous when they didn't have money. It's so bad.
I'm not going to say they're hideous, but I'm getting like Sex in the City vibes from Mackenzie. Okay, you know
what? She's cute. She's cute. She's cute. I can't with Jeff. I just can't. I don't even know with Jeff. Like, thank God you've got that private jet. I guess Jeff.
He's the richest man. Well, not the richest. Isn't he?
No,
I think
he is. No, I think he is.
Now he's the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
He gave away $35 billion.
Oh, actually, you're right.
And is still the richest man.
Yeah, I think they strategically did it to keep him as the richest man. Yeah.
I'm sure he'll always have her back. You know, before they even moved to Seattle to start Amazon, they were both working at a hedge fund. So it's like you had money no matter what.
Wow. You mean they had money and they still look like that? Like that? Okay, what that is?
They had more money than we did.
Wow. God bless them.
God bless them.
God doesn't give you everything, and those two definitely didn't get the looks. But they've got the cash. Let me
tell you, though, post money, they look fantastic. They literally look younger now than they did 20 years ago.
Of course, that's what billions of dollars will do for you. Then you look good.
Oh, that looks fun.
Was everybody excited about the story of the poacher that was eaten by the lions and trampled by the elephant? Yes! Everybody shows clapping. Yes!
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Yes. Wasn't that story good?
It was. Well, not only was he attacked, he was then eaten to shreds.
Oh, all that was left was like a skull and a pair of trousers. Like, that was it. Like, they ate it all. They did. A suspected rhino poacher was trampled by an elephant and then eaten by a pride of lions in Kruger National Park.
They've searched. They scowled for his body. Read the last line with the trousers again. I love that line.
They did. They said that he entered the park illegally. It holds many dangers, which is evident, and all that they found left was a skull and a pair of trousers.
You can't make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen.
We cannot make this up.
Eventually, they found a human skull and a pair of trousers, and that was all that was left.
And that's all she wrote.
And that's all she wrote, everybody.
I only find it funny, and it's a poacher, so we can laugh because you imagine how many lives and things he killed. But it's just, they didn't even, not a shoe, not a shirt.
No, they ate all that.
Trousers. And why not say pants?
Probably because they smell bad because he's a poacher, you know. Don't want none of them.
No, we don't. No.
Not even the animals,
I mean,
bruh.
it was completely Mother Nature. Like, yeah, that was all trending yesterday.
Coming back.
I know. And
Now,
you know what? Rightfully
Trampled and...
Trampled and then eaten by a pride of lions. And all that was left were the trousers. What a way to go.
What a way to go.
What a way to go. Hopefully it
Even
serves
know.
as a warning for other people that are doing this. And you know, and it's sad. It's like, and it's terrible too, because then there's a whole black market for it where people are
There's a
purchasing
whole black
rhino horns and
Ivory.
elephant tusks. and-
Yes.
yeah, it's so terrible. It's like
Komodo
year-
dragons.
Komodo dragons. Yeah, it's like, can't you just leave nature alone? But I'm telling you, you can't, because just go to the cherry blossoms. You'll see people are like, oh, let me just steal some of these branches. You're like, guys, are we leaving this for a better world?
I'm just still trying to go on safari. I've been kind of scared, but I'm still...
I want to do that too.
What do you want to do for your honeymoon that you're not having, but you are having? 'Cause
I don't
I
know.
think a
I think-
safari would be cool.
Well, we're going to wait and see, because we're going to try to get pregnant, like right around the wedding or right after. So,
You're not leaving much time for the honeymoon.
well, I think we're going to do like a honeymoon / baby moon.
That's cute.
And I don't know where we're going to go. Maybe Hawaii. We want to go somewhere nice, like somewhere warm. We've been to the Keys. We love Key West.
Love Key West. That's a cute, like, beach
Been to the Bahamas.
town.
I really want to go to Turks and Caicos.
Oh, do you now?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, do you now? Yeah, I would love to go to the
Schman,
Turks.
get that soccer cash ready.
Get that soccer cash.
Get those soccer dollar bills. 'Cause I'm going to Turks.
Make it rain,
Make it
schman.
rain.
I would love to go to the Turks.
I'm glad everybody, that was a cute little round of applause. So adios to that poacher. Yeah.
Leaving nothing to the world but his trousers.
Leaving
and a
nothing
skull.
but them
I gotta stop doing
trousers.
British accent. I'm over it. Done.
Are you?
On it.
I don't know. I feel like we're known for our voices on this show now.
Yes, you
Are
are.
we?
What are you
Yes,
guys known
you
for?
are.
Our voices. Good, bad, or, you know, indifferent. Like, people either love them or hate them.
We could do a little Steve Irwin. Crikey, he walked out there without not on property lines. He was trampled. All he left was some trousers. R.I.P. Steve Irwin.
How do we feel about embroidery tattoos?
I hate them. Sarah, get out.
Why?
They look so painful. Why would I want a stitch that I can buy at Walmart on my body?
I would say embroidery tattoos are the only tattoo trend that I've ever thought, wow, that's kind of cool. Like an embroidery microphone.
How are y'all best friends?
You're selling. You're bringing me back here.
Oh my God, would you really get a, like, everybody in radio used to do that shit. They'd always get a microphone tattooed on that. I'm like, that's so lame.
I wanted to get a ring of something, possibly a microphone.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Well, Cara Delevingne has a lion, and I'm also a Leo. Hashtag horoscopes.
Well, embroidery tattoos are now becoming a hot trend on the internet for their 3D appearance and pop out on you art. Many of the designs are contemporary. A lot of people equate embroidery with their grandmother, but they say no. Now these beautiful folky designs are being made into tattoos more and more that people want, and they look pretty amazing.
They look really real, but it's actually a patch that you would put on a jean jacket.
It kind
I
of
don't
does look
get
like
it.
a patch, doesn't it? It does, because it has like
Yes.
all the lines as though it was like a sewed thing.
Now,
You
I'm
know?
not taking away from the artistry. It's obviously a very difficult piece of art on your body, but no. Okay, now we always talk about how it's going to look stretched out in 50 years.
People are saying not well. People
Not
are saying
well?
not well. Yeah. Like I had a couple people comment because if you want to see the pictures, you can go to @HeyFrase on Instagram. And I had a couple people comment and they were like, these are not going to go well. Like they're going to stretch
Oh, for
out.
the stretch.
Yeah.
How's that going to go for you? Not well.
It's going to look like lawn sale art. You know when you go to a lawn sale, it's just like the old, like I don't even know why they bring it out. Yeah. It's like a high school project. Half the strings are missing. They're trying to sell that. You're like, what? I don't want your kid's high school like science project.
My
Or knit kit.
kindergarten.
Yeah. It's like, this isn't even a lawn sale item. Like,
No, I love
bring
yard
out the
sales,
dishware.
but it's funny to me what people think that other people are going to find useful. I'm like, do you seriously think
Yeah.
I'm going to use this used dish rag? No, seriously, people. Like, I go up to them, I genuinely want to know.
Me too. What they sell, it's bananas.
Embroidery. Ugh.
You were here for the Airbnb experience that's happening at the Louvre. Like, do you love this?
Okay.
This is pretty amazing.
Well, one, I just love traveling. If I had the chance, what are the chances that I could win and I could literally stay in the Louvre overnight?
I think you have to like enter really, really soon. So here's the deal. So the Louvre has teamed up with Airbnb. And if you've ever wanted to know what it's like to have all the money in the world and take a lavish private tour of the Louvre in Paris and then stay in the Pyramide du Louvre for the night that nobody has ever experienced until now. A night at the museum is certainly possible with this priceless experience that is being offered by Airbnb. It's completely free. All you have to do is submit a resume, or not resume, but basically submit a, you have to kind of fill out
Certificate.
an application online, and then boom, it tells you there. Visit Airbnb's website. We'll put up the link. Rediscover the Louvre with Airbnb, an unforgettable night.
How many people can apply and get in?
They're celebrating the 30th iconic pyramid. You'll discover the museum like never before. How many people? That's really, hold on. Enter now. And then you'll have a private tour of Mona Lisa by yourself, which I'm going to be honest, that's great because going to see the Mona Lisa is like the cherry blossoms every day. You fight like 400 people to be able to take like one little picture without flash. So you can't even see her.
I took a selfie with her. I thought it was pretty cool.
I mean, but it's always packed, right? It's like,
it is always packed. It is not underwhelming because if you read about it, you're like, oh, okay. She's like always smiling.
looks like it's a couple for two. Sleep over under the pyramid.
That's it.
Cozy up under the iconic pyramid, then drift off to sleep beneath the shimmering glass and starry sky. You'll wake up with Parisian breakfast in bed. Unexpected experiences. Airbnb's partnership with the Louvre can be experienced by more than the winner and their guest of the contest. From May until the end of the year, a series of exclusive experiences at the museum will be bookable on Airbnb. Wow.
Do they give you the price? Because I'm down to do it with you.
I am going to go with very high.
I would assume.
Exclusive visit, intimate gigs. Damn.
That sounds so nice. You know why I'm not too worried about this?
Why?
Because although while I may lose, there's a high chance of me losing this experience, but I always have your brother, and he has the Comfy Dome in Maine, and I feel like
Screw the Louvre. Come to the Comfy Dome in Maine.
Screw the Louvre. I'm just going to go to the Comfy Dome, hang out with Sethi, your little broski, and not really him, but
Didn't you pull like some other unique Airbnb experiences?
I mean, I did.
Okay, well, Comfy Dome is definitely one of them.
I would, yeah, and this one reminded me because it's the UK-based Bubble Dome, which is just a big bubble and you can sleep under the stars, which is exactly what Comfy Dome is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because my brother has one in Maine, and you sleep out under the stars. It's amazing. Queen size bed. It's so comfortable.
Queen size bed.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
it's
enough
really
space.
pretty. Yeah, he was like almost sold out last year, and now I think he has several reservations for this year. So he's like,
I love that he still listens to the show. Obviously, he's your brother. He
he
supports.
listens like every day.
And we've complained. We've done a couple things like F the Comfy Dome, and he like always messaged me back. He's like, actually, AJ, the Comfy Dome is doing very well for itself. And I love when he does that.
I know, he's like so sweet. But yeah, it's his. He's very. It's his business, and we like help him out and doing like a family business together.
Great business, yeah.
He loves the hospitality business. It's pretty amazing.
Really good.
Yeah.
This one is $317 a night in the United Kingdom, so his is a little bit more affordable. I
Very
think.
much more affordable. Yeah.
Okay. This one is stay at a penthouse apartment in Madrid, Spain, which Madrid is literally my favorite city. I want to move there. This looks beautiful. This is only $99 a night.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, 99 is getting better.
So
Rooftop.
where's my plane ticket?
Rooftop to Madrid.
Okay.
Bamboo bungalow in Bali. Oh my God, it's all
I
made
want
of
to go
bamboo.
to Bali. Yes.
Only $160 per night.
Okay,
plus
that's
your plane
definitely.
tickets.
I want to do that too.
This is your baby moon honeymoon experience. Okay,
In
so tell
Bali?
me which one. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
AJ, I think we just need to make a plan for ourselves and take a trip because I don't know if Sarah will pull through with this.
With the baby. Oh my God. Once the
Ethan,
kids
there
here,
is
forget it.
literally no shot in hell I would ever go on a vacation with you.
I didn't mean with you. I definitely don't want to go on a vacation with you.
Dude,
Let's
we gotta
set the
get you
record
old enough to
straight.
drink. I guess you can in
Whoa.
other countries,
In,
but
True,
in
true.
Europe, I'm good to go.
yeah, you're good to go in Europe. That's true.
So, if you can hang, Sarah, that's the
No, I
question.
won't. I'll be in bed by 7. Let's have dinner at 5:30, and then which is really tough in European countries because they like to have dinner very late.
Like 10 o'clock, and then
Yeah.
we're partying till 4 a.m. So get yourself together.
Okay.
They take a siesta. They have a siesta
you know
around
what? That
5.
cruise with all the people with neurovirus is looking better and better, actually, because then I can eat on my own terms, hit the hot tub, and then I can be in bed.
The virus is healable, so healable, curable.
Curable.
There we go.
I want to thank one of our sponsors. By the way, has Iggy tried this yet? Because this is pretty amazing. The Cheers Health.
Yes.
if you are like us, nothing hits the spot like an alcoholic beverage or two to unwind after work to celebrate with friends. Oh my God. Or in this case, we usually drink just during the show.
On the show. #preach.
So let's be honest, once you hit the ages of 25 to 35, even beyond, even moderate responsible drinking can leave you feeling less than 100% the next day, which is why I drink in serious moderation now because, let's be serious, my days of the recovery, like you don't even really get hangovers too much, do you, H?
Not yet, but I know I'm going to jinx myself because I know it's coming, like when I'm 30.
Well, Cheers offers a solution to the universal problem. Like an antacid for alcohol, Cheers neutralizes alcohol's negative effects so you can wake up feeling great after a night of drinking. Cheers is the product for responsible drinking drinkers. Cheers exists to bring people together by promoting fun, responsible, and healthy, conscious alcoholic consumption, okay? Cheers After Alcohol Aid lets you enjoy a few drinks without worrying about how you'll feel tomorrow. Iggy, we gave him the pack to try it. AJ's been trying it. I popped it in. I have about like a glass of wine. So, I feel great anyway because it's like an extra boost of vitamins. I can only handle like one drink. It's true.
I honestly think you're lying to us.
I'm not.
You're like, guys, I'm feeling it. I'm like, you've had one drink. And I complain about this all the time.
I love to have like a glass of wine, and Cheers is just like, boom, a little extra thing that will ward off headaches, nausea, sluggishness the next day, and it's healthy for your liver as well. To use Cheers, simply take 2 to 4 capsules after your last alcoholic beverage or before you go to bed. If you don't wake up feeling at least 50% better the next day, boom, you'll get your money back, guaranteed. What do you have to lose? Our sponsors, like if you don't love them, guaranteed money back. Enter promo code Frase at checkout to get 10% off your first order and a free gift. That's cheershealth.com, promo code Frase for 10% off and a free gift with your first order. Cheers, the best thing to happen to alcohol since alcohol. I don't drink without Cheers anymore. I've been taking it. Iggy's been taking it. AJ, everybody on the show. We don't give it to Ethan, only 19. But definitely try it. Try Cheers and let us know what you think. We really want to know your feedback. So enter promo code Frase at checkout to get 10% off your first order and a free gift. That's cheershealth.com, promo code Frase for 10% off and a free gift. Let's get into 4 things that are popping. Then we got to have KT Harris back on the show. Because we have a follow-up with Phone Charger Nazi. So 4 things that are popping is everything that's happening in pop culture over the weekend. Are you loving Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus coming together for the remix?
One of the best collabs this year so far.
That happened over the weekend, which I loved. What did you think, by the way? What did you think of the original? No, because if you're not familiar with this, Lil Nas X's Old Town Road, which
I want to play it so badly
on TikTok. I know we can't play it because we don't have music rights. I think we can play like 5 seconds
but they're literally going to shut us off.
Cue it up on your. Yeah, they will. Actually, never mind. So if you haven't heard it, it's epic. So he
Old Town Road
debuts this song right on TikTok. Then it charts on the Billboard country charts. Then they remove it because they say it's not country enough. It doesn't qualify. So he goes out, gets Billy Ray Cyrus to do a remix. So now it can chart on the country Billboard, which it's already doing.
Now it's charting on country, R&B, top.
Everywhere.
This was so smart of him. This is what artists need to do instead of complaining about things like this. And although it was a little bit of like a racial issue, even though Billboard said it was nothing to do with that.
Yeah, they're like old school. They should have let him on to begin with. But look, they're old fuddy-duddy. And because it had mixed rap, they felt like it didn't. But then people were bringing up Tim McGraw and Nelly over and over again. Do you guys remember that song?
Yes.
I know. So how the hell did that one make it?
That's another thing.
So that's what's so like, I feel like that's what's such a double standard with this is like you can't just be like a rapper that also enjoys country. I mean, because it's very country-like.
It is.
So I don't know why the original couldn't have been on.
I don't know. I like really like this song.
Billboard took Lil Nas X's country song Old Town Road off the country charts. Now Old Town Road, the remix, is #1 not only on iTunes pop charts, but it's #1 on the country charts as well. The rapper now stands atop the country chart. Billboard, in what seems like a move to keep a black artist off the country chart, made a terrible mistake. Now as Old Town Road is selling, the Bible of pop music will have to backtrack fast. Old Town Road is also at the top of all of Spotify's streaming charts.
I got the horses in the back. Ethan, can you give us a little?
Do you know the lyrics?
No, I don't.
I mean, neither. It's just like Old Town Road.
No, but I love Billy Ray. I respect Billy Ray for doing the collab. He was all about it. He tweeted at Lil Nas and was like,
"Oh, he looked great on it.
We need to do it."
He really did.
Oh yeah, that's respect right there. I mean, to be honest, the song was hard to begin with, but
I thought it was too.
But when they added Billy Ray,
it's a wrap.
He didn't have to go that crazy on that beat.
Well, and the video is
really
so good because the video takes like some Fortnite stuff and like adds that. It looks really good. Yeah.
Hilarious.
I know. The video is The video is really hilarious. For me, that like completely made it. So also, we've been talking about Nipsey Hussle for the past week. His memorial service is going to be this Thursday in LA at Staples Center. They're selling tickets. They're expecting thousands and thousands of people.
I believe it.
But this is fascinating too over the weekend. So Christopher Darden, who a lot of us remember from the O.J. Simpson case, now he was the prosecutor, one of the prosecutors in the O.J. Simpson case, has now taken on Nipsey Hussle's alleged killer and is representing him.
Wow.
Yeah. So he got a lot of backlash over the weekend. People didn't understand why he would take him on. But the sad thing is, and I didn't even think about this, is Chris Darden's daughter put out a statement. She's been getting harassed because her father is now representing him. And then, Ethan, I want to know what your opinion is on this, but she came out and said, like many of you, I found out about my father's involvement in the case while scrolling through social media. I was not prepared for the backlash that has targeted and brought back memories from the O.J. Simpson trial. My dad is a grown man, has been a defense attorney for a long time. I have no say in the cases that he takes. Janae, who has previously expressed her condolences on Instagram after Nipsey's passing, wants the public to redirect their anger and channel that energy into continuing Nipsey's legacy. So Janae Darden says that she had no idea either, and people can stop harassing her.
Oh, wow.
I feel so bad.
People that are surrounded in that, right. It's like, it's not me.
It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think that's the thing that I feel like the internet goes too far, is it's like, this,
attacks everyone
he's
around
a grown man. That's his job. It was his decision. So to then go find and seek out her shit and then try to, harass her, it's like, people have nothing to do.
Honestly, I agree. I mean,
what were your thoughts on Chris Darden taking on Nipsey Hussle?
how does Eric Holder, a regular hood guy, have that
Acquire him as an attorney?
How do you have that kind of money?
Okay, so this is what I was trying to say to Dan, and I haven't done enough research, but I'm wondering, because Dan thinks that Chris Darden went back to the private sector as a defense attorney, but sometimes as a criminal defense attorney, if nobody else will take on, if a public defender, they're too busy, they can't, then they will look to private sector to get someone. So maybe, I would say he had a choice, but I don't know. I guess you don't know what the arrangement is at that jurisdiction, that courthouse. Was he assigned? Do we know that? Do we know if he was assigned or if he took him on?
I have no clue, but the fact, that's just crazy to me. Like, you're coming off the street and you're going to get somebody who represented OJ?
Yes.
How do you have that kind of money? Like, there's Sarah.
Are you back to the conspiracy?
Again.
Here we go. Here we go. I know who's going, because I saw that all week and people were like, this is back to the conspiracy. How can this dude, who's paying for this?
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying it's a little fishy around these waters.
Slightly fishy.
Murky waters.
Slightly fishy. Michael Jackson's family is now going to release a documentary to counter Leaving Neverland. Ever since Leaving Neverland documentary, Michael Jackson's reputation has been permanently tarnished in the eyes of many. That said, there are some of those who are defending Jackson, like his family. Now there is a new documentary called Neverland Firsthand, investigating the Michael Jackson documentary, in which Jackson's family and others who were close to Jackson stand up for the singer. The 30-minute film from journalist Liam McNewen was uploaded on YouTube on March 30th, but has gained wider attention in recent days. In the new documentary, Jackson's niece, Brandy Jackson, said that she and Leaving Neverland accuser Wade Robson dated for over 7 years, and she claims that Leaving Neverland is an example of him being opportunistic. He's always been a bit of an opportunist, she says. He knows how to position himself in different situations that will benefit him in a financial way. Once other jobs weren't coming through for him, this was his next outlet, she says. So it's actually already out.
It is. On
if
what?
you want to see it. Neverland First, investigating the Michael Jackson documentary, is a mini doc. It's already out on YouTube. Again, YouTube Prime. They're coming into the scene now. Now you got to pay.
Here it is.
Oh my God, my next one. I'm overwhelmed with all these.
All the documentaries you have to watch.
Last night was the AMC Awards. If you're a big country fan, we talk about country. If you're a big fan, last night was the big night for them. And neon was what everybody was wearing on the red carpet, if you saw that.
Her buddy, Sarah. They
Miranda
looked real
Lambert,
good.
yeah.
Yes, that's what I was going to show, Miranda Lambert.
She stunned in neon green at the ACM Awards with her new husband, Brendan McLaughlin. It went down in Vegas. The 35-year-old was one of the best dressed in lime green. And it was a floor. It was basically all the way to the floor dress. I thought it was really pretty. Did you watch any of the ACM Awards? You watch any of that?
The beginning. I just like to see the outfits, to be honest, with ACM.
I know.
I mean, I like to see who wins, but Maren Morris was also wearing like the neon, and then Casey Musgraves. No,
Unfortunately, you're not alone. The ACM Awards have also hit an all-time low. 18 to 49 demographic dropped to its lowest in 12 years. Only 9 million people tuned in.
Only 9 million.
It's the smallest eyeballs since 2007.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think they're doing wrong?
CBS was first in the ratings, but they say it's some of the lowest. They were beat by 60 Minutes. 60 Minutes had 9.3 million viewers.
I've been watching awards less and less, and not because I don't love to watch awards.
I don't think they're relevant. Like, look at Little Nas X, right? I don't think anyone gives one shit if that guy ever wins an award. I think they love his music, they love what he stands for, they love, and he's gonna sell out arena. I don't think people care anymore about it. I think awards 15 years ago used to have something like, oh, you're a Grammy award-winning artist. Now people are like, fuck it. Here's my horse. Here's my Old Town Tune on TikTok. And people, like, they're into that. Like, I want to hang out with that dude. I don't care if he gets an award. That's not going to make me buy or not buy something.
And back then, awards was like their way to get around. It was like their way to be known. But now it's social media. You know, you've got all these different apps. You've got all these outlets that you can shine, and nobody really cares if you win an award.
I personally think, too, and Ethan, you can jump in.
Low views on YouTube are very like prominent in what they do.
Exactly.
It's like how much money they make. Spotify, iTunes, their viewers, how many times they get listens.
You know what? Here's the thing: ACM Awards, like, spice it up and have Little Nas X. Like, you want viewers, you want people to get interested.
They should. Why didn't they?
Because they're old school.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna drag out Dierks Bentley for the 18th fucking time and give him a guitar, like 4 white dudes. Who cares?
Was it Reba who hosted? It was like the 12th time she hosted.
Oh my God, are you kidding? Was it Reba McEntire again? That fossil? No one wants to see that. I mean,
they should have had Billy Ray up in there.
I'm sorry, I'm such a
Billy
twat.
Ray, literally.
Bring out fucking Billy Ray, Little Nas X, cut to it halfway, go to YouTube, do some YouTube things. Everybody in the audience play Fortnite. Like, spice it up.
Oh my gosh,
no one cares.
Reba McEntire to host 2019 ACM.
Oh, Lord.
I knew it. She literally came up. She's like, why do I love hosting this awards? Because
why? There are bones in the Smithsonian as old as you, bitch.
We're
over
passing
it.
over the fact that Sarah said everybody in the audience go play Fortnite.
Well, seriously, that's what they need to do. You want to know? They need to have Fortnite contests going on. Little Nas X, Billy Ray Cyrus out there. Like, I mean, do some stuff that attracts young people. No one cares about. I mean, I absolutely adore Reba McEntire.
no, it's fine, Sarah. Tell us how you really feel.
But I'm just saying, you got to, like, no one cares anymore. You know what I mean? What are you trying to do?
Okay, well, I want you to come up
What do
on
you
here
think?
and host.
I would. And I would ride the fuck out on that stage with a horse.
Okay,
and I'd let it take a
they should
massive
do-
dump. I'd be like, let's go to commercial.
Old Town Road, I'm telling you what.
Yeah, got it. An Old Town Road.
That's not how it goes.
Not
All
at
right,
all.
sorry. All right, you know what? Look, we've been waiting.
got the horses in the back.
Horse talk
Oh,
is
yeah,
attack.
what's it say?
He's trying, bro.
Oh, that song is lit.
All right, look, we got to get into this with KT Harris. We teased it, and now we're doing it. So KT Harris is a friend of this show. You can also catch her on 97.1 Wash FM. She's on weekends, mornings. She's amazing. But we love following her dating life because she always goes out with these guys that you never know where it's going to go. She goes out with a guy. He will not lend her his phone charger. Her phone's at 6%. He's at 100. He's driving them to a spot, right? And he goes, I don't like to take my phone off of the phone charger when I'm using it for directions. She's like, okay, but I'm at 6%. He's like, you didn't bring yours? Anyway, he finally gives in once they're there. So she wanted to know if we thought she should go out on a second date with him. We were like, yeah, try it. You know, you got to give people a chance. She did. Here is what went down on the second date. Take a listen.
Hello,
KT.
Yes.
Hi, gorgeous. We have been talking about this. We've been prepping and getting our audience very excited because they are invested in this drama. You went out on a second date with phone charger Nazi, and what happened?
Okay, so we go on the second date. We're going to go to dinner. I'm excited. We're going to have margaritas and tacos because that's what I love.
Yes.
And as we pull into the parking lot, he looks at me and he says, oh, I forgot my wallet.
Wait, so you didn't actually eat before he told you? He told you actually before entering the restaurant?
Before entering the restaurant, yes.
Oh,
Okay, but how far away, like, what did you do, girl? Because I would have been like, no problem. You know what? I can wait an hour. Let's drive back and get your wallet.
No. At that point, I was like, I looked at him and I was like, really? Seriously? And I called him out on it. I said, you can't give me a ration of BS because I forgot a charger and now you forgot your wallet. And he's like, hey, I just got off work. I didn't know.
Who goes to work and doesn't have their wallet? Oh my God. Okay. Did this man have like an updated iPhone? Because his ass could pay with his credit card on Apple Pay.
True.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. But now that you say that, oh my God.
Mm-hmm. If he has one that's like 2 or 3 years old, that man should have been able to Apple Pay that shit.
You know what? I didn't even think about that in this day and age. Seriously, I think I got scammed.
Okay, I think that we should Venmo request him. How much were the tacos?
The bill was $38.96.
I think you
Not
should
that
let.
I remembered little things like that.
I think we should send from the Hey Frase podcast. I think we should hit him with a Venmo request. Hey, we're just trying to get the.
Let's do it.
Did he ever?
For real.
Did he over order, or was he actually respectful of you having to pay the bill? Was he like, you know what, I'll go small today. I'll get one taco.
You know what? He was respectable. He didn't go overboard because if he would have gone overboard, I think at that point I would have just said no. The mom and me would have come out, and I would have been like, "Oh hell no! What do you think you're doing?"
Like, I'm paying for this. Yeah.
So you paid $38 for the date, and has there been another date?
No.
Has there been any text exchanges? Oh, you're done.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're done. You're done in my book. I mean, because you know what? I mean, honestly, you feel used afterwards. It's
yes.
like, okay, like you forgot your wallet. I understand people forget their wallet. That happens. But not if you're going to give me crap on forgetting a charger.
Right.
Or bringing a charger.
Did he, and never the next day, he's never offered to repay you the $38?
No.
Okay, we're sending this man a Venmo request. Is this guy on Venmo? For real. For real.
I got a stack.
Okay, we're doing this from the Hey Frase podcast on behalf of our friend KT. Doesn't even have to come from you. We are doing it. We're going to see if his ass pays, and that is it. We are closing the book on phone charger knots.
It's a deal.
Okay. I've got a guy in my building I think I might hook you up with.
You know what? At this point, I'm ready. Bring it on.
Okay.
And he's going to pay for the date.
Yes. We will keep you posted. We will let you know. I mean, we need to set you up on a fabulous date. This is ridiculous.
Well, we really do. And I don't know if you know this or not, but I have decided, I'm at the gym right now. I've decided I'm going to do that J-Lo 10-day challenge.
Oh, because her body's ridiculous.
So I'm going to be looking ultra fabulous.
Okay, that sounds great. You're amazing. Keep us posted on all your funny adventures.
Oh, I will. Absolutely. I've got more. I'll tell you later.
All right, honey. We'll talk to you soon. Oh, my God. Can you believe it? Goes out on a second day. He forgets his wallet. You are dead to us. I think we should hit him with a Venmo request. Do you?
100,000 times. Hit the douche kebab.
All right. We're hitting him with a $30-something. Actually, I say $50. 20 for our fucking time.
Yeah.
And mental damages. And then the tip. And then the tip. And then 30-something for the tacos. I say we hit him with it.
Does this dude really, is he packing, or what does he think he has that is allowing him to have this much?
Thank you.
Hit him with the book.
We are getting him with the Venmo request. All right, you guys, that's the show. What did everybody think?
But this show went by so fast.
It went like boom, 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 boom.
Are we
have
okay?
so much to talk about.
Are we okay?
We've offended everybody.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. You guys, we love you. Be sure to Pineapple Mail. Send us your topics. You want to be on the show, talk about a relationship issue, work issue, personal issue, something going on down there. No problem. Sarah at heyfrase.com. We love you guys. Bye, everybody. Rock the Cast Pod. Hey, Fraser, love.